I believe scientists could spend years studying the fruit flies, but I'm back at that radium and the secret of life thing, and we're talking about transmutation. And before this thought escapes me, as they're describing, genetics, gene formation, and so on, what it boils down to is something had to die to transmute something from one thing to something else, just like Jesus said, something has to die, like the seed has to fall down and die. In the case of this first genetic experiment, or not the transmutation, whatever, they needed the bovril and they needed the radium, and now he's going on. But what I'm trying to say is, the missing link is that something has to die. Now, what I'm trying to get at is, how are they changing our culture? Because I don't like the word racism. It doesn't make sense. I think that what makes more sense is culturism or geneism, because that word just makes absolutely no sense. Because, for instance, no one's going to listen to me, but about what I think or my gripes about how the way things are. And yet what we have is a bunch of contrived people forcing their ideas on how to look at the history and how to look at their own suffering or the suffering of their ancestors. Now, if I wanted to do that, I could do that, but no one would listen to me. So that's an example of a contrived thing where you don't have a say. The say happens when they say it happens. When they want to transmute a generation of people, it's when they say so. That is why death is necessary. This is why they are satanic and occult, and the Aztecs had to sacrifice a virgin into the volcano or whatever. It's because some sort of a death was necessary to, they think that a death is necessary to transmute something from one stage to another. Why is it that so many scientists are so obsessed with this garbage? Instead of working with nature, they were trying to pick apart fruit flies for who pays for that? So anyways, this is very serious, and I would rather be doing something else, but these people don't stop. They haven't stopped, and they can't stop. So somebody has to stop them. And in order to stop them, you have to find out exactly what the fulcrum is, or the linchpin. You got to figure out exactly what it is that is the point. And of course it goes back to what Jesus said, because Jesus said your hairs are numbered. That was before they even found out DNA. It wasn't about numbering them in terms of quantum or quantity. It's about numbering. They are numbered in terms of your identity.